Time for us to take a listen to the voicemail of Truth and Reason about Browns and Kevin Stefanski.
Hello, this is Troy. You guys and the fans that are listening might think I'm crazy for saying this, but I think Stefanski is even better than Belichick. And I'm not just tooting my own horn because I'm a Browns fan. And my evidence to show that is Stefanski is all around a better coach. Now, I get Bill Belichick has, 6 Super Bowl rings, but, let's be honest, without the players, without the greatest quarterback of all time, what would Bill Belichick have done? Without Tom Brady, Bill Belichick would have been a zero with shoes, in my opinion. I'm so glad that Kevin Stefanski came to Cleveland. He's going to do big things. Anyways, love your show. Dog check. Woof, woof.
Let's bring back in Jeff Phelps. Jeff, in full disclosure, you and I were covering Bill Belichick when he came here as a new head coach with the Browns back in the 90s. And if you would have told me that he was going to be one of the all-time greats and win all the Super Bowls he did, I probably would still be laughing somewhere in the newsroom that we worked in.
Yeah. The one thing you knew about Bill when he was here, he clearly had a plan, and he had it laid out how he thought it should be done. And he put together one heck of a staff when he came here to Cleveland. I think it's a little unfair to say that Bill is completely based on the players that he's had in New England. Because other than Tom Brady, tell me who else he's had in New England who makes you think, yep, that guy is going to win you Super Bowls year after year after year. Name one.
Well, and you know what? He helped develop Brady into what he became. But again, it's just 1 year with Kevin Stefanski. It was a really good year. He overcame some circumstances, and I had no idea Bill Belichick would have the success in the NFL that he did. I don't think anybody, did. He wanted to do it his way, and obviously there's a reason he wanted to do it his way.
He knew what he was doing. It worked for him. I wonder about Kevin, and I liked what he did in year number one. You liked what he did in year number one. It's not like he took over a team that we thought stunk.
Right.
I think this team had a lot of talent on it when Kevin came here, and he did a really nice job with it last year, and so did his staff. And I thought he took a situation that was a little chaotic under Freddie Kitchens and John Dorsey, and he moved it in the right direction. Andrew Berry certainly played a huge role in that as well, but so did John Dorsey. Let's be fair to John Dorsey. He brought this talent, much of this talent here, and I think Stefanski has a chance to be a very good NFL head coach. And if we go over any further than that, we're drinking the orange Kool-Aid along with Mike Greenberg.
Yeah.
But I think he has a chance to be really good.
Let's see. First year certainly like what we have. There's not much I didn't like about it. There was sometimes the play calling, which, everybody's going to argue about that. But,
right.
There were a lot of things that were beyond his control that he had to deal with, and never once did he do anything other than figure out how to deal with what he had to deal with. That's the sign of a pretty good football coach.
Absolutely. And the thing that I would assume the players like, I know as a guy who just listens to him, I love the consistency in his demeanor. He seems to be the same guy, win, lose, day off, whatever. Kevin's the same guy. And I would have, we've all worked for people. When you have that in a guy that is leading your ship, you know what to expect. You know how to react. You know how it's going to be. You know what this day is going to be like. You know what the next day is going to be like. You know what's expected of you. And that's a great situation to work in, because then you can go ahead and deal with your own issues. And your own work. And if you have to worry about what the guy in charge is going to be like each and every day, that's not good. Nobody is as productive as they can be in a situation like that. So I would think Stefanski put those guys in a situation where they knew every day, I'm just coming into work. I'm going to get what I have to do done. I'm going to try and improve today and make this a better football team because I know what the guy on top is expecting from me.